A massive source of inadequacy for projectors is feeling that you don't do enough, or somehow you are failing to do all the things that you are supposed to do. So it is not your fault, and I know that feeling actually very well. It's the environment, even the environment that you were born in already programmed you that the only way to feel like you are enough in one way or another is when you manage to do everything that you need to do. And I'm doing this because everything that you have to do is quite a long list, and most importantly is having to feel like you are on all the time. So for example, having your to-do list for a day, and then if you complete it, then you managed your day successfully. Having your goals for a week, and then if you complete them, then you manage them successfully. So the issue with that, we cannot do it. We have the best intentions, but we cannot do it. And I know that very intimately because over past I guess 11 years since I became aware of human design, I have been watching my energy levels, and it's the same story every single time with new initiatives and the projects. And you start something and you think, okay, this time I'm gonna start and I'm gonna be consistent, and at some point you just can't, or for the most of the things you can't, because this is not the way your energy works. This is not the way our energy works. Our energy is there sometimes, some days, and it's not there the rest of the time. The energy in a sense of a sacral type of energy. So sacral type of energy is the doing, the busyness, the going, the getting, the organizing, the posting, the spreading the word. And we cannot do that consistently. Not because we don't want to, but our body at some point says, no, I just don't have anything in me to produce this anymore. So if we want to appear as if we are doing it, the best way is to batch do things when we have the energy, and then spread out the output in a timely or consistent manner. At least this is the only thing that I found works for me. It's like when the energy is there, when the creativity, when the inspiration is there, doing the work, putting it all in notes, in files, in the folders, and then leaving it for some time, or when you have energy again, cutting, batching, putting it out, scheduling when you're putting it out. And most likely even the same is going to happen in the day and during the day. I personally can probably do few active days, but at some point then it would be energy crash. So the best thing is to have days that are not overscheduled. It's only one or couple of things to do, and then plenty of time in between. So yes, that's the tip, or that's the experience, and that's one thing that works. And then another thing that I think is very important, and oh my god, it's taking me 10 years, and it is only now the real deep cellular level recognition and realization that I don't have to be on all the time, and it doesn't mean that I'm less worthy or a failure or not enough or unworthy or not valued. if we go into it, we are, we get lost, we get blinded, we take in all of that energy, we try to compete, or let's say keep up with the sacral types, with the people who have that energy available. And nobody's better, nobody's worse, it's just different types. And the first step to feeling better inside is understanding I operate differently. The fact that I don't have this on energy doesn't mean I'm sick or something's wrong with me, or I need some vitamins. All of that could be the case, and if that's the case, get a checkup. But if all of that is pretty much good and healthy, and you just don't fit in this almost societal archetype or a template of a busy woman doing things, having her schedule, taking things off her schedule, that's, you don't have to, and you should not. And if you're in it, you don't have a clarity. If I'm in it, I notice, then I get the anxieties, I get the oh my god, tension, I get like contraction in my body. And this is where human design, it's very useful. Useful is the best word that I can use. Is when you see like, oh, this is actually somebody else's wave, emotional wave, if you're not emotional type, or energy sacral wave, if you're not energy type. And if you're projector, you are most certainly not energy type, and you need plenty of time to discharge from everything, and plenty of space to be yourself. If you have been caught up in doing for quite some time, you will probably see that, wow, I haven't been feeling calm for a long time. And the feeling and the place of calmness is actually the only place where the real you is coming through. And you will be able to see that. Only when everybody's energies are not there, only when you had enough time to rest, you can actually see yourself, and then you can judge yourself for who you are. Because all other times, it's not really you, and it's not really for you to do that. I understand that this, it's kind of almost like you have this concept, and then society has different concept what good enough, doing enough looks like. But the truth is, we are here to model being for the others, for the collective. So we are the type that have to create this almost like a field and even permission to allow the rest of the society opt into it, or opt into some version of it. So our mission, more than anything, even more than guiding, is actually being. How to be, and also how to live, and how to be valuable even without crazy to do or ticked off list. So if you're projector, I hope that helps. And if you're not projector, I hope that helps to understand your loved ones who are projectors. Any comments or questions, feel free to send me a message, comment below, and share if you find it useful and you know somebody who could find that useful. See you next time. Bye bye.